What's up, guys? We're on the fence here. Look at my hair, man. Yeah, I got my hair cut yesterday. I think an inch was just a little too short because, well, then again, I do need to have a missionary haircut, so it needs to look like that. My forehead is huge. Look, my whole hand can fit on my forehead. Do you see that? Jeez, I got a freaking huge forehead. So my wisdom teeth appointment is tomorrow. In fact, it's in like 12 hours. In 12 hours, I'm going to be in a chair, knocked out with anesthesia, and I'm going to be getting 4 of my teeth pulled out, and I can't have any food or drink from midnight until the actual surgery. So, and I know I've said that before, but anyway, like all these thoughts going on through my head, like thinking, what's the process going to be like? Wait, am I gonna actually be asleep, or am I just gonna be like blacked out, or is that not even gonna matter? Like, is it gonna feel like it didn't even happen? Like, just time went by so fast. I don't know what it's gonna be like, and I'm kind of. Am I gonna? And the thing is, am I gonna feel the pain? Am I gonna feel? I can't feel it because I have anesthesia. So it's like you can't feel anything anyway because you're numb. So it's like you can't feel anything. You don't actually feel pain until afterwards, and it's just sore, and you can't eat because everything's so sore. I didn't really read the form thoroughly, so I don't know what the side effects could be, but I don't even know where that form is, in fact. But dude, anyway. So I'm just waiting for that to happen. So, I haven't stretched all day, dude. Sorry. I had spaghetti for dinner, and that's the last time I'm gonna be eating for a while. I'm gonna have to have yogurt and pudding and milkshakes or whatever. Now that my hair's short, I can actually get, dressed as a missionary, with missionary attire, and I can get my picture taken probably tomorrow. I don't know. Well, I can't do it tomorrow because I just had my wisdom teeth. Maybe later in the week. I have no idea. But I would rather have my picture taken when my hair gets a little bit longer than this. But I gotta get my papers done, and this is what I need. This is what a missionary is supposed to look like anyway. Like, this is how short. This is pretty much a good length of hair for missionaries. So okay, so earlier, like a few years ago, I listened to some Prize Fighter Inferno songs, which is basically Claudio Sanchez, the lead singer for Creed and Cambria. He has a side project called the Prize Fighter Inferno, and there's an album called My Brother's Blood Machine. It's his very first album, I think, and it was released in like 2005, I'm pretty sure. A few years ago, I listened to some of his songs, and I didn't like them all that much. The only one I liked, kind of, was Who Watches the Watchmen. That was probably the only one that I liked, and even then, I still thought it was not that good. And all the rest of them, I just thought it was weird because he uses like techno music and like 8-bit sounding, sounds. I didn't really like it that much. And there were some songs where he used like his falsetto voice, and it's like, dude, it's like way high. And I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not used to this. So I immediately just was like, okay, these songs aren't good at all. But recently, like a week ago, I think, I listened to his songs again. I listened to that album again. I listened to the whole album last week, and dude, I like every single song that now that I actually appreciate music more than I used to. If I ever did, I don't know if I did, but I like that album like a lot, and I've been listening to that every time I go to bed. I have that album playing. I just play the whole album. I just go on YouTube and go on the playlist and play every single song, and I just fall asleep to it. Every single song on there is actually really good, and like, I'm not even kidding. My 2 favorites are the Margaretville Dance and Who Watches the Watchmen. Those are the 2. Those are mainly because they're both like the 135 tempo. That's like my favorite tempo. It's like, you can clap along to, the songs that you can dance to. I don't know. I just like those tempos. I don't know. Another one that I like is, surprisingly, the Missing McLeod Boys. That song is good. I don't know what it is about it. It's just the lyrics, the rhythm of the lyrics. Like at the chorus, that's the best part of the song. It's so fun to sing. I'm not gonna sing it for you, obviously. The rest of the song, like the verses, he's like really singing really high, and it's like, and I said I didn't like that at all because I wasn't used to it. I don't mind it at all now because it's just, I don't care. I listen to it more because of the music and the way the music sounds. But like the chorus of that song is like the best part because it's just the rhythm of the lyrics. Another one that I like is Run, Gunner Recall Run, The Town Wants You Dead. That's a good one too. There's nothing but acoustics. It's all acoustic guitar, clapping, vocals, and then there's a harmonica somewhere in there. There's one song on there, it's called Accidents, and it reminds me of like being in like a plumbing system or something. Like I imagine being surrounded by all these pipes, and like I don't know, like it's in the middle of like it's like a rainy night. Anytime I hear like jazzy music, I just think of walking down an alleyway at midnight and it's raining, you know, and it's like and I'm wearing a leather jacket with a fedora or something. And it's like in like New York City or Los Angeles or something, like a big city, you know. It just reminds me of that. But Accidents, this song, for some reason reminds me of like being in a plumbing system, like being like in the sewers or something. The singing in that song, it's like sounds more distant, and there's like you can barely even hear him basically. Like he sounds like far away. It's like distant and like echoey, and it just sounds like you're in a big room, you know. And like the jazziness of the guitar and everything just makes me. It's, you know, I don't know how to explain it, but that's just what that's what I think. So anyway, yeah, the album is called My Brother's Blood Machine by the Prize Fighter Inferno. You should go look it up, man. I don't know if. I mean, this album is probably for people that are into Coheed and Cambria. If you're like into like mainstream music, like all the modern day pop music, and you go to listen to this album, you're gonna think it's the weirdest thing ever. But if you're into like Coheed and Cambria or, you know, anything similar, like progressive rock or anything like that, you're gonna like this. I think. I mean, I don't know if you will, but because it's. I mean, Claudio is like, he has songs that, you know, most people probably wouldn't understand, because there's like stories behind these songs, and people wouldn't understand because the lyrics wouldn't make any sense at all if you didn't understand the story. Which is like my music too. I have music that has a story as a background to it, and like the lyrics won't make any sense unless you know the story. That's just what his music is like, and I like that kind of stuff. So yeah, so go check it out if you want to. I highly recommend it, and yeah, so yeah, thanks for watching. I'll go ahead and see you guys whenever I see ya. Bye.